Oh, hey, time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Sorry about that. I was just catching up on some reading material. How's everybody doing? Weird times we're living in, right? I hope everybody's staying safe. Stay home. Don't go outside. Stay safe. Stay home. Last time I joined you guys for Mark's Comic Haul, y'all, we were talking about, God, what was it? Was it new comics? Yeah, the new This Week comics. What was that, like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? Sorry, I've been out of the loop. Anyway, I'm back. Mark Walters, good to see you guys again. Do me a favor, if you guys like what you see on this channel, please like and subscribe, or subscribe to the channel is more important. But if you want to throw us a like, I would appreciate it. What I do on this channel, if you're new to it, I do comic haul videos, and I'm kind of behind on this haul that I'm going to show you guys today. This is something I got last November. I think it was a Black Friday sale. So we're going to go over that, but it gave me time to get it all bag and board and everything. Again, I apologize for the mess. I just moved into this apartment, so I'm slowly but surely going through all these boxes and things back here. Actually, all those boxes on that bookshelf, they're all filled with books that go on that bookshelf. So I just need to take the books out of the boxes and put them on the shelf. So I'm getting to it, but as you can see, I've got some areas already cleared off here, and I'm getting to it slowly but surely. Before I get into this haul video, I did want to mention my friend Ben Stevens, who I used to work with on Dallas Comic Con. He has a new venture called Galactic Gallery. This is his thing here, Galactic Gallery. He reps Drew Struzan, the movie poster artist Drew Struzan. And Ben was kind enough to, I gave him a couple of my comics to get signed by Drew. And so this is Masters of the Universe #1, which, I don't know if you can see, it's signed by Drew right there. And then one of my favorites, Action Comics #800, which he got signed by Drew. This is actually Drew right here. He posed for this and painted himself onto the cover. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, Drew Struzan autograph, very, very cool. If you have items that you would like to get signed by Drew Struzan, or if you would like to purchase a signed lithograph or a giclée, or hey, if you're a big spender and you want to purchase one of Drew's original paintings, go to galacticgallery.com and visit Ben Stevens and tell him Mark sent you. There's a Galactic Gallery button. See that? Galactic Gallery. Anyway, galacticgallery.com. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. So I'm ready. I'm going to get into this haul. I got my Bernie Wrightson shirt on here, and I'm ready to go. So, all right, let's get right into it. That was the chair. That was the chair. That wasn't like a fart. So I'll let you know if it's the other thing. All right, so I'm going to start off with the Independents, and I'm going to go into DC and then Marvel. And it's a lot of books, so I'm going to try to go fast and get through them all. This was at Red Pegasus Comics. By the way, if you guys, I'm sure you're aware, comic book stores are really hurting right now. So if you can, do some mail order. If they are doing curbside service, try to do some curbside service. Buy a gift card, something. Support your local comic shop, because these guys need our help, or else they're not going to survive, and we want them to survive. So please do what you can to support your local comic shop. They need us now more than ever. All right, so Independence. Let's start off with, here we go. Blood Feud #1. Just a really cool Cullen Bunn book. Man, I am getting some weird glare there. Okay, that's my phone. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to see if I can hold it at an angle where you can see what I'm doing. Battle Pug #1. I just love that cover. It's great. By the way, what do you guys think? This is that's a pair of clippers, no experience, and hair getting way too long. That's my COVID cut right there, COVID-19. That's my hand-done haircut. I had to cut my hair at some point, so I was like, might as well do it myself. Hope it looks okay. So, I have like helmet hair anyway. My hair usually doesn't move. Okay, so this is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the Freshman Force #1. It was 50 cents, so I think these were all 50 cents. They do really cool sales at Red Pegasus. I think it's just redpegasuscomics.com. I think it's redpegasuscomics.com. So check them out online if you want to order some trades or something. But this was I'm pretty sure this was a Black Friday sale, and I think these were all 50 cents if I remember correctly. They do a lot of sales. It's hard to keep up with sometimes. Bronze Age Boogie #1. But they're great guys. Kenneth and Gabriel have treated me very well, and I really like going to their shop. It's in the Bishop Arts District. If you ever come to Dallas or the Dallas area, be sure and check them out. You will not regret it. The Marked #1. Wow, I am so sorry about the glare, guys. I can't seem to find a decent angle. The Marked #2. The Marked #3. I really dig that cover. And the Marked #4. I wonder if I can get a little bit more light there. Let's see how this looks. Vampirella #4. That's I guess that's a little better. Yeah, Art Germ cover. I didn't want the light to be too harsh. The Mask. I pledge allegiance to the Mask #1. Most of these came out like within the last year. I pledge allegiance to the Mask #2. I love that cover. That's great. I showed off some Reaver comics in my last haul, and I have more in this haul. I just can't get enough of this book. Becky Cloonan covers. This is Reaver #3. Reaver #4. Awesome covers. Reaver #5. Becky is amazing. Lives in Austin too. Reaver #6. So she's just 3 hours away from me. And then this was finishing out the independent books. I couldn't believe the $7.99 book for 50 cents. Spawn 300. Very happy about that. And some of these I got multiples of. Some of them just one. It kind of depends on the book. So I'll put those aside. And now we'll do DC Comics. This is Legion of Superheroes #1, the blank cover. Legion of Superheroes #1. This is the Jimmy Chung cover. I think this is Ryan Sook. There's several covers on this book. This I know is Ryan Sook. And then I guess, is this Jim Lee, maybe? I think. Or, man, I am so sorry about the glare, guys. I guess I'm just really badly positioned here. I can't get rid of it. Batman Last Night on Earth, Book 3. This is a nice deluxe format, thick book. So I was happy to get that. I think I have #1 and 2. I don't know if I have #3, but this... I was super stoked about this. I've never seen this book. I didn't even know this book existed. And when I saw it, I was just like, oh my god, where has this been all my life? Secrets of Sinister House, #1. John Romita Jr. cover. This is a big, thick, deluxe format book. And it's just awesome. It's like an anthology. I guess it came out around Halloween. An anthology with 8 different stories from some of DC's top talents. Really cool book. And hey, for 50 cents, you know, you can't beat it. These I was very happy to get, especially at that price point. Batman Curse of the White Knight #1. Just an awesome book. Beautiful printing on this from the DC Black Label. Batman Curse of the White Knight Book 5. Sean Gordon Murphy. Batman Curse of the White Knight #6. They didn't have all of them, they just had those, but I have a few of those already, but hey, I'm always happy to pick up extras. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Book 1. Tim Seeley, Dan Fraga. Who else worked on that? Richard Friend. Anyway, Skeletor cover. Year of the Villain, the Joker, #1. That's got a John Carpenter story in it, as it says right there. As I tell you the obvious, it's got a John Carpenter story in it, which is printed in large letters on the cover. Year of the Villain, The Infected, King Shazam #1. I love this. Just scream the word Shazam. Really cool, sinister looking cover there. Justice League #36. Justice League #33. Justice League #30. I think I got these backwards for some reason. I don't know why. Superman #19. Oh, God. Guys, I am so sorry about that glare. I gotta work on that. I'll figure out a perfect angle. Superman #10. Superman #5. Nice cover. Superman #1. Cover by Adam Hughes. The Last God #1. This is a DC Black Label book. Really cool art. Got a couple of those. Look at that art. Nice, huh? I got a bunch of these acetate DC covers. Year of the Villain. This is the Terrifics #22. Bizarro and the Terribles. Remember that great album by Bizarro and the Terribles? Those were some great tunes, right? Is that picking up? Golly, I just do not want. I don't know what to do about this glare. Sorry about that, guys. This is Teen Titans #36, featuring Crush, Lobo's daughter. I hate the glare because it's making it hard for you guys to see the artwork on the cover. Okay, so this is Supergirl #36, Supergirl the Infected. I'm kind of surprised this whole Supergirl Infected characterization of Supergirl did not become like a really hot book. Because I remember when she first appeared, I think I even picked up some extra copies of the issue because I thought, oh, that's going to be hot. Justice League #35, Legion of Doom. Oh my God, I am so sorry, guys. I'm trying to show it. I hope my being annoyed at the glare is not annoying you guys. Detective Comics #1015, The Return of Mrs. Freeze, Victor Freeze's wife. Action Comics #1017, featuring Lex Luthor, Year of the Villain. Again, these are all the acetate covers, and that I think that's the last one. Batman Detective Comics #1016, the second part of that Mrs. Freeze return. She's got a chainsaw. She's coming after Batman with a chainsaw on that one. The Flash #83. There we go. Flash Forward #2. Flash Forward #6 seems like it's picked up a little bit of heat because of what happens in that issue. Green Lantern Black Stars #1. Daphne Byrne, the Joe Hill, Hill House Comics. This is Daphne Byrne #1. Cool cover. Kind of looks like Tim Bradstreet, but it's not Tim Bradstreet. Oh, God. I am so sorry, guys. I failed you. And then Dollar Comics, Superman 75. I grabbed 2 of those reprints. Okay, so that's it for the DC stuff, and now we're going to get into the Marvel stuff, of which there is quite a bit, so I'm going to try to go fast on these if I can. Agents of Atlas #2. I think I showed off one of those in my last haul video, but got another one. Oof, man, I love this cover. Savage Sword of Conan #4. Little Alex Ross doing John Buscema, and then you got these classic Savage Sword of Conan covers in the background. That's just a great, great cover. Fantastic Four number 10. Gotta fix that light. I was super stoked to get this. I think this is like a $7.99 book. Marvel Tales featuring Doctor Strange number 1. They've been doing a lot of these Marvel Tales books, and they're all like $8 or more, I think. And the thing is that they're mostly reprints, and they're great stories, and I would love to buy them, but at $8 a whack, no thanks. But at 50 cents a whack, I'll buy them all day. Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 1. That's a book that I think I missed when it came out, so glad to pick that up. Marvels number 1, Alex Ross, painted art. Man, look at that Green Goblin. That is awesome. Awesome. Wolverine Annual number 1. I believe this came out before they relaunched Wolverine properly. It's the Acts of Evil Annual. So it's not even really like a regular Wolverine Annual, but I guess it was the next best thing at the time. Marvel Comics Presents number 8. Nice Art Adams cover there. Sorry if I'm rushing, guys, but there are a lot of these, and I'm trying to get through them. Marvel Comics Presents number 7. Before you even ask, no, they did not have, what is it, number 6, the one with Wolverine's daughter. I think I got a second print of that in a previous haul. Marvel Comics Presents 1001. The History of the Marvel Universe, number 1. This is a second printing. Cool cover. I'm not sure who did it. It almost looks like Trad Moore, maybe. I don't know. It's got an interesting look. Maybe Chris Samney, I'm not sure. Anyway, second print. This is also a second print, but man, this cover is just killer. Wolverine versus Blade number 1. This is the second print cover. Look at that. Good Lord. Look at that. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Yeah, the comic book. Have you heard of it? The Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 2. It shows how fried I am. I don't even know what day it is. I've been going to sleep at very weird hours. I'm recording this at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 2. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 4. You all remember that popular comic book, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 6, where she teams up with Iron Man. Got a couple of those. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 7. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 10. Is that Mr. Hyde? Is that who that is? Mr. Hyde? The Daredevil villain? Yeah, Mr. Hyde. I think so. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 11. I really like this cover. Just a really cool, nice cover there. God, that glare. Sorry. Right now, one of you is watching this and saying, if he complains about that glare one more time. The Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 12. And I think that is it for the Magnificent Ms. Marvel. Now let's get to the Marvelous Miss... No, I'm just kidding. Captain Marvel number 6 with Enchantress on the cover and Black Widow right there. The Champions number 6. What is this? The number 6 show? Thanos. Ooh, I'm really happy I got this because I did not get this when it came out. Thanos number 5. This is the Bring On the Bad Guys variant. Just a really cool, nice variant there. And I am all about Thanos. I love Thanos. Especially like classic Thanos, like the old Jim Starlin books. I don't have very many of them, but I try to get them whenever I can. And I really love the Jim Starlin, Ron Lim stuff too. King Thor number 1. I think this book had multiple covers, and I want to say I got a different cover than that when it came out, but I honestly don't remember. This cover, I know I don't have this. This is a second printing of number 1. And I don't remember seeing that before. That's a really sweet cover. Yeah. Morbius, the Living Vampire number 1. This is the Ryan Brown variant. So if I come in close, you can get, but then you get my phone reflecting. Oh, jeez, I can't win. Red Goblin number 1. I don't know why, but I didn't have this book, even though I have all the Amazing Spider-Man issues that the Red Goblin appeared in. This is Red Goblin, Red Death number 1. I somehow missed picking up that book when it came out. Fantastic Four, Negative Zone number 1. Fantastic Four Grand Design number 1. This is the variant cover with Thing. Ed Piskor is doing his Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns number 2 homage. That's a cool cover. I've seen some people showing that off in hauls. I guess that's kind of become a bit of a fan favorite cover. Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. This is the second printing featuring Thanos on the cover. My boy Thanos! He's not looking too happy. Second print, number 6. Guardians of the Galaxy number 7 with the death of Rocket storyline. How are we doing on time? 22 minutes in? 23 minutes in? Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. I'm going to try to keep this under 30. Guardians of the Galaxy number 10. Guardians of the Galaxy number 12. We're getting close. Man, I love picking up, like I said, I love picking up reprints when I can get them at a discount. This is the Marvel Facsimile edition of Incredible Hulk number 1. Definitely a nice book to have. Man, I love that cover. It's just so iconic. And I know I'm never going to own this book like the original book, so it's nice to get the Facsimile edition. And especially to get it for 50 cents. That was pretty cool. I almost felt like I went back in time and was buying a book for real cover price back then. Immortal Hulk, again, for 50 cents. Jeez. Immortal Hulk number 17. Anytime you can get Immortal Hulk at that kind of price. Immortal Hulk number 18. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there Immortal Hulk number 6, I think it is? Has a really similar cover to this. Like, it's just a close-up of his face. I don't think it's exactly the same. I think his face is maybe, he's got like the thicker brow or something. There's something different about it, but it looks almost exactly like this cover. Anyway, I love that cover, but I want to go back and I need to dig out my Immortal Hulks and see if number 6 is as close to that as I remember. Immortal Hulk number 20. This is the second printing sketch cover. Just a really nice sketch variant. Alex Ross art. My arm's getting tired. Immortal Hulk number 26. I know somebody out there said, that's what she said. 26. Alex Ross cover. Very happy to get those for 50 cents. Captain America number 13. Again, an Alex Ross. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. Captain America The End #1, or is it The End Captain America #1? I don't know what the proper way to say that. This is a book that had a little bit of controversy because they improperly credited Stan Lee and Jack Kirby as creating Captain America instead of Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. And whoever the editor on the book was didn't catch it in time. So people were in a little bit of an uproar about that. The Avengers #27, just a nice Ed McGuinness. This is the Starbrand Reborn Part 1 storyline. Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda #1. Didn't have that book, I don't think, unless I got it in another haul. Doctor Strange The End #1, written by my friend Leah Williams. She's awesome. She's writing some really cool books. Like she's done the Gwenpool book that's out right now. Daredevil #3. This, if you guys are not reading this book, this is easily one of the best Marvel comics out currently, or that has been coming out. Daredevil #5. Who's this cover artist? Tedesco, I think. God, this is just such a great cover. Love that cover. Daredevil #9. Number 9. Another great cover. Really great. The Exiles #8. I don't read this title. I'm curious if anyone out there does. What's the deal with this little Wolverine guy here? That's not Wolverine, is it? That's probably like some kid in a Wolverine costume or something. I guess I should read it and find out. Or maybe it's one of their members in a Wolverine costume. This is Excalibur #1 variant cover. I think they called this the team history variant or something. I forget what they call these, but they've been doing them on all the X books. So it's like all the team members that were ever in Excalibur. I got a few of those. 29. Okay, what's the proper title of this? Marvel Alpha 2099 #1. It's so hard to keep these titles straight. Marvel Alpha 2099 #1. And then this, I guess, is just regular Marvel 2099 Spider-Man #1. I do like Spider-Man 2099. Powers of X #5. This is the Mr. Sinister variant. There's like a bunch of different variants on all these books. Powers of X. Or I'm sorry, did I say Powers of X? Yeah, that's Powers of X. This is House of X. House of X #5, the Whilce Portacio variant. Just a nice cover there. Oh, I'm not going to make it under 30, am I? I was trying. House of X #6. I don't know who did that cover. I think that's the Pepe Larraz. Yeah, that's a nice cover. House of X #6. And again, I don't know who did this variant. Sorry. Oh man, we were so close. This is House of X this is Powers of X #6 variant. Is this Mike Huddleston, maybe? Not sure who did that. It looks like Mike Huddleston. Anybody know? Powers of X #6. Powers of X #6. I tried to figure out who did this variant, but the signature is right here, and it is super, super tiny. I don't know if you guys can make that out. Or my cuticles. Can you see my cuticles? So I don't know who did it. My eyes don't read that small. Powers of X #6. This is the foreshadowing variant. And last but not least, X-Men #1. The new X-Men #1 from Jonathan Hickman. That's it. So yeah, all those books, all the Independents, all the DCs, all the Marvels, all of those were 50 cents a piece, I think, if I remember correctly, from Red Pegasus Comics. So check them out online, redpegasuscomics.com. Every year they usually do a sale like that, sometimes twice a year, and you can get some really cool books in their sales. So tell them Mark Walters sent you. All right, that's it. That's all I got. That's it for this episode of Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Tito challenged me to do a top 50 comics video, and I want to do it. The problem is, like, as you can see with all the boxes from when I moved, all my comics are boxed up. So to find my top 50 comics, I would literally have to tear apart like every box I have. So what you're probably going to get is a top 50 that I can find at the moment comic video, and I'll work on that here pretty soon, but that may take me a little bit. Anyway, in the meantime, if you guys like the video, if you like my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate it, and I will try to keep making more of these for you guys to kind of fill some time while we're all stuck at home. You can find me at bigfanboy.com. I also run Dallas Comic Show. You can find information on that at dallascomicshow.com. All conventions are kind of on hold right now, but we're working on some stuff, so we'll see what happens. My name is Mark Walters with Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Thanks for joining us on this episode. And guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay home. Protect your family and friends, and please support your local comic book store. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.